So today's video is one of the funnest and most delicious videos that I make, and that is my peaches and cream creamy. Now, if you've never heard of a creamy, a NINJA CREAMI is a product. It's a machine that allows you to take frozen materials like homemade ice cream type things, yum yum, and turn it into a delicious ice cream. It's very creamy, very delicious, and one of the favorite ways that I make this is with fresh peaches off my tree. Now, these peaches are so good and so delicious, but I went ahead and picked too many the other day for another recipe I was making. These are the peaches that I have, and I'm going to put some of them in some of these creamy containers and freeze them for a night when I want a peach creamy. But the rest of them I'm actually going to freeze on a cookie sheet, and then I'll put them in Ziploc bags. So let me show you how I make these. They're so easy and so good. You are going to love this recipe. So the first thing that I do is I boil some water on the stove, and I put these in some hot water for like 30 seconds just so I can peel off the peeling. Now, these are so ripe, a lot of these I can just peel the peeling off as it is. And the ones that are already a little bit soft, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do so I can show you how I make these. So this recipe could not be easier, and I'm not kidding. I have one of these little handheld, very small. It's like 2-cup measuring of, for like a smoothie or what have you. And all I do is take my peaches. Now, like I said, these are already super ripe, so I'm just going to peel them while I'm waiting for the water to boil. All right, the rest of these, we're going to get the skin off the old-fashioned way. And so I'll be right back to show you how we do this. So all I'm going to do now is I've taken my peaches and I've put them through some hot water, and all I'm going to do now, I put it in a little ice bath. I'm just going to peel the skins right off these peaches, and they usually just peel off pretty easy. Some sides of the peach are a little harder to peel than the others sometimes, but it's no big deal. Just peel them the best you can. So all I'm going to do is cut these in half, and I'm going to put them in my blender. I usually just cut them in quarters. These are so good. These peaches, holy smokes. They're kind of slippery, but they are good. All right, so I usually put a couple peaches in each one of these. So I either take non-fat Greek yogurt, which is, 0% fat. It's only got 17 grams of carbohydrate. It's got 14 grams of protein. Or you can do the Fat Free Cottage Cheese. Now, this only has 5 grams of carbohydrate, and it's got 13 grams of protein. So I've been making them out of the yogurt, but I'm going to make, one out of each of these today. I'm going to start off with the cottage cheese. And like I said, this is the Fat Free Cottage Cheese. And I usually put a couple of scoops of either yogurt or cottage cheese in. Then I take some Monkfruit sweetener, and I do about a tablespoon of that. Put it right into your container. Are you enjoying this video today? If so, will you give me a like or a thumbs up, or share this video with someone you think might be enjoying it as well? I'm going to try to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And at the end of the year, if I hit my 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a brand new Presto canner to one lucky subscriber. So if you're interested in being part of that drawing, please subscribe today. Send me an email to homesteadpatch63@gmail.com, and I will go ahead and put you in the drawing. And if I can hit 10,000 subscribers, we all win. And then I'm going to be taking some of my sugar-free instant vanilla pudding, And one of these will usually make about 3 containers of pudding, of creamies. I'm going to take about a tablespoon of that, heaping tablespoon, maybe a little more. And then I'm going to take some almond milk, but you could use maybe half almond milk, half and half. And I get the 30-calorie almond milk that's got the unsweetened, but I like the vanilla flavor for this. So all I'm going to do is put my lid on and give it a good mix. And that's all there is to it. Honestly, this is one of my favorite creamies. Now, one of these little containers, one of these small little mixers will actually make 1 creamy for me. So because I'm doing all peach today, it's gonna be real easy. So when I'm all done, I just throw it in the refrigerator. I actually throw it in the freezer, and it has to freeze for 24 hours before I turn it into ice cream. Okay, for this one, we're gonna put in some yogurt. A big heaping spoonful. A little bit of Monkfruit sweetener. I usually do about a tablespoon. Tablespoon of the sugar-free vanilla pudding. I think the cheesecake would be really good as well. And then I just top it off with my almond milk. Okay. All right, this is the yogurt. They're both equally delicious. In the freezer it goes. After it's frozen for 24 hours, you put it through the creamy machine, and this is what you get. And I am not exaggerating. This, I think, is better than ice cream. Look how creamy and wonderful delicious that is. And that is how you make a healthy, delicious, fresh peach smoothie or NINJA CREAMI. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a like or a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.